Hello, my friend. Welcome to live chat. It's a good day. My T Public order came in. I have lots of fun shirts to share with you over the next few weeks. I chose Rick today. I mean, for real, for real. I can't even. I can't even with this shirt. I love it so much. But I've got lots of fun stuff coming up for you. Some inspirational things, some funny things. So every week in chat, I try to wear a new shirt. I've been repeating some recently, but that's not why we're here, though. It's just what I'm really excited about in this moment. Today, we're going to be doing a live Will I Buy It with the community, because what makes live chat so special is that it's not just me talking about my things. It's about the community, and it's about what you all think and what your opinions are. Because when we work together in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, we come up with new ideas. We build off of each other. We collaborate. We see things in a new way because we're all working together to talk about things, and it just makes things so much more special. So I thought it would be fun to kind of look back at the past 2 weeks of makeup releases and kind of go through it and see what we think about it. Now, I do want to give credit where credit is due. I do believe the Will I Buy It was started by my friend Samantha March, who does it every week on her channel. And I do kind of feel like What's Up in Makeup has kind of moved more to a Will I Buy It format. And I really like it like this. So I want to thank Samantha March for the inspiration. And yeah, a lot of people do Will I Buy It's now, and I do believe Samantha started it. So credit where credit is due. If for some reason I'm wrong about that, I'm happy to be corrected. But shout out to Samantha. She's amazing. So before we get started, I do want to quickly say hello. My eyeliner's a little funky today. That's going to bother me. I might have to fix that. I do want to say hello, ADHD, hello. I do want to quickly say hello to the people that are live in the collective brain. Thank you so much for being here. If you are not here live, we do these at 10 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays. You can always participate, though, if you can't make it on Sunday mornings. I know it's weird time for some people, depending on your time zone and religious activities and things. You can always participate in the comment section down below. Okay, so good morning. I'm going to click on them today. Good morning, Vicky. Vicky, thank you so much for always being here. I'm so glad that you are enjoying chat. You're awesome. Thank you. Jilly, good morning to you. I hope that you have a wonderful day that is as low stress as possible. I can only imagine what you're going through in the medical field. I'm just sending you so much love, and thank you so much for all you're doing to help keep people safe and to help people who are sick. Thank you so much for all you do. My girl Monica, thank you so much for being here. Kimberly, thank you for being here. I mean, these are people that are here every week. Thank you so much, Kimberly. You are awesome. Latina and Julio down by the schoolyard. Good morning to both of you. I hope you're having a great day. Hope your family as well. One of our moderators, Teresa M.O. Thank you so much to the moderators for being here. I'm sure Flory and Steph are floating around. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm not sure if Audra is able to make it today. I haven't talked. Usually I talk to Audra before chat. I haven't talked to Audra today. So thank you so much to the moderators, and of course my husband John for moderating. It really does help a lot. Helps put my mind at ease, helps me relax knowing that you all are taking care of things. So thank you so much. Amy, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. And Jenna's been around forever. Thank you so much, Jenna. I hope you're having a fabulous Sunday as well. And of course, I have to say good morning to Yasu Cherry. Thank you for being here. I hope that you're doing well. If I did not say good morning to you, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Did I miss any moderators? I think I got them all. I think I got everybody. I don't think I missed anybody. I think. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the first thing. I was thinking about starting with the celebrity launches. There's more than this, but I feel like the big one is R.E.M. by Ariana Grande. Here's the big fat logo that looks obnoxious on the screen. I used to use a different software where I could like fade it in and it looked cool. This software is cooler for other reasons, but not for this. Here's beautiful Ariana. And, you know, I know a lot of people in my comment section, because a lot of people, the majority of my audience is mid-20s to mid-40s. And a lot of us were thinking that R.E.M., the band, was going to sue her. for copyright. But she has a perfume out called R.E.M. I think if R.E.M. was going to have any issues, the band was going to have any issues, it would have been a while ago. And they're not competing. I mean, it's not like R.E.M., the band, is coming out with any kind of cosmetics. So I think that she's safe there. But it is a little weird to me. It is. That's the first thing I thought of too. I'm really curious to see what she's going to come out with. Is it going to be more similar to like an About Face by Halsey, or is it going to be more similar to a Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez? You know, I'm super curious what's going to happen. I really am. Sororians like Michael Stipe would be like, totally, totally, yes, yeah. I mean, I think that, you know, no matter what Ariana Grande comes out with, I think that it's going to be a success. I mean, she's very well loved. She's been well loved for a very long time, ever since she was on that Disney show. My son watched, what was the Disney show? I forget what it was, that my son watched that she was on, and like, she's been well loved for a long time. So, yeah, I mean, I can imagine, you know, similar to the Rare Beauty launch, I have a feeling it's going to be a similar boom to that. You know, Selena Gomez is well loved by most people except for Justin Bieber fans, you know. I love Selena Gomez. So, let's see. Natasha says if Shane Dawson came out with makeup, so can R.E.M. Well, you know, that's a really good point. That's Natasha. You know, all the credit. You're absolutely right. Anybody can come out with makeup. I mean, you think about the collaboration with Hip Dot with My Chemical Romance. I mean, anybody can come out with makeup, really. And Jen's like, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight saying no. I can't sing it. No. Thank you. I don't know if that's how I did on that. I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good singer. A little anecdote. I'm not sure if I've said this before. When I was in high school, I was really involved in school plays. I'm sure that's not going to shock a lot of people. Did I ever tell the story before about how I ended up singing in a play? I was not a singer. I've never been a singer. I'm not a good singer. I try really hard, but I'm not good at it. And we were doing Sound of Music. And one of the girls who was playing a nun, she ended up playing a prank during the show on April 1st, and she got kicked out of the play. And they asked me to do it. And I said, I can't sing. And they said, well, but we can trust you that you're not going to do anything weird. So I was like, well, I'll do it. But just so you know, I can't sing. So I was working with the music teacher and we tried. And I ended up singing, "A Will of a Wisp." That was my big line. "A Will of a Wisp." I had another line that was a little bit longer that I don't remember what it was. I think it was "Crazy Planet Full of Crazy People" or something. I forget. But anyway, I had to sing on stage and I definitely did not hit all of the notes and it was embarrassing, but I did have a singing part in a play. I was also the plant in Little Shop of Horrors, but I did not need to sing. I just needed to be the puppeteer. So that was cool. That was my favorite thing. That was my senior year. Oh, Diane, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the Collective Brain Elite. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so I know that was way too long, but there you go. Victorious, Sam and Cat and Victorious. Thank you so much for that. The Ariana Grande show, Victorious. Thank you so much. Becky wants to know, do we know what R.E.M. stands for? I don't. Somebody out there probably does, though. I don't. Rapid eye motion, duh. It is rapid eye motion. I'm pretty sure it is rapid eye motion.
No, but the band, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about the band if that's what it stands for, but I do think with Selena Gomez, with Ariana Grande, it is rapid eye motion, rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement.
There you go.
There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. All of the people. Yes. Okay. So let's go to the next one. This is the other one that was just, everybody knows. Everybody has it off the top of their head. Some things I just don't. A little slow sometimes. All right. All right. Jennifer Aniston this week. Her Instagram is up. Lolavie, naturally you. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Naturally you. It's like, it's like somebody said to these celebrities out in California, everybody's having the avocado toast. Let's all make some natural cosmetics and hair care products. And, we're all jumping on the avocado toast trend here. Like, I freaking love Jennifer Aniston, though. I have to say, I look at this woman. Look at this woman. I'm sure it's retouched it to some level, but still, she's beautiful. And I've loved every interview I've ever seen with her. She seems like a lovely person. I don't know her personally, of course. I don't know her. Yeah, Jennifer and I, we go way back, all the way to when I used to watch Friends at my friend's house. We had a bond through the television. But yeah, I'm just with the whole like natural cosmetics like thing. It just is so markety. I'm not saying it's not going to be bad. I mean, it's going to be bad. It's not. We don't know. But the thing is it's when they push that natural is better. That's when I get irritated. I actually had a brand reach out to me. They wanted to pay me a good bit to do a sponsored video. It was one of those like What's Up in Makeup things. And I said, I totally will try your stuff and see if it's good enough to be a sponsor. Like, I don't just take sponsorships. Like, I have to try the product, make sure I like it before I fully agree to a sponsorship. So I said, you can send me the products and I'll try them, but I'm not going to push your clean beauty, natural stuff as being a plus, as being the marketing for it. If you let me take that out, then then we're good. And they were like, well, that's the brand identity. And I was like, well, I guess we're not doing a sponsor video then, because I am not going to push that narrative to my audience. My audience doesn't buy it. I don't buy it. And I'm not going to pretend that I buy it. So I told them, I said, keep your money. I'm not doing it. And that's just, like, it's fine if it's natural. That's fine. But it needs to not be the selling point. Like, just say that it is. And then people, make something else make it good other than just being natural, Stacey says, to be honest, I'd trust stuff from Jennifer Aniston more than Ariana. She's almost twice her age, so whatever Jen's doing, she's doing it right. LOL, but natural, organic are meaningless to me. Yeah. I mean, I can see like the ecological standpoint for organic as far as like pesticides and stuff like that. That I kind of get, but as far as saying that it's a better quality product because it's natural and organic, then that's a little bit weird to me. Because natural is, can cause skin irritation. It can cause allergic reactions just as much as synthetic. And a lot of synthetic stuff, it's controlled. So, when you're making it in a lab, you can control all the elements. But when you're picking something from nature, where was it grown? When was it picked? How long was it growing for? What strain of plant is it? I mean, there's so many factors that can change the ingredient from one company to another. So when you have a synthetic ingredient, I mean, there's a recipe and you make it. It's more, standardized. All right. Serrata, hopefully I did okay. Is it actually natural products, or is naturally you is related to beauty standards, i.e. you're naturally beautiful? That is an excellent point. I think that it is natural products based on the photo from the website. I don't have it here. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Let me see. I know that they have, see if I can grab it. Okay, it's not there. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay, I'm going to snip it now. New snip. Okay, I snipped it a little crooked, but file, save, weird random letters. Save. Okay, now I'm going to insert it in so you can see it. Where are you? Okay. Brand. Add picture. Where's the weird random? There it is. Open. Here you go. Let me show you what they've got. It's uploading. Okay, here you go. So let me take your comment off real quick. So that is what I imagine they're talking about, natural products. This is the clue for me. Of course, we don't know for sure that that's going to be the push, but because of this photo, that's what it's leading me to believe. But I definitely could be wrong. I mean, it could come out and I could be like completely wrong on it. I could have been completely off base. Totally. It's completely possible. So thank you for saying that, because it is possible. Yeah, Emily says, I want them to push natural as be your natural self, be authentic. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, they did mention that it might be body products like lotion, hair products, things like that. It doesn't look like it's going to be like a traditional makeup brand, like a color cosmetics brand. Becky says, love her. She's 54, rocks a t-shirt and shorts, and I love that too. Yeah, Jilly says it's not that it's bad, but without parabens, it's going to go bad. I mean, there are some really good preservatives that aren't parabens. Phenoxyethanol is one that's used very, very commonly now that parabens have been demonized. But I know people have issues with phenoxyethanol too. So, but I do get a little nervous when there's no, like when the preservatives are just natural preservatives. It's like, just got to use it up quickly. All right. Okay. All right. Selen says Jennifer Aniston is a great actress, but if I want no makeup again, Cheekbone Beauty launched that recently with sustainable packaging. Plus, it's Canadian and Indigenous owned. I've heard great things about Cheekbone Beauty. I've never tried anything from them though, but yeah, I've heard great things, and I think that you just kind of have to decide, for yourself, where you stand on it. Who you want to buy from, who you trust, who you support. I mean, I would imagine she's not formulating these things. I would imagine she's, just kind of like, seems like I mean, we don't really know how much involvement these celebrities have in their own brands, but it seems like Selena Gomez, she was really involved in like designing the packaging and what kind of products are we going to come out with, and what do we want the products to do? And they say, hey, I want a shampoo that is a strengthening shampoo or an anti-frizz shampoo or a protects color shampoo. And then the chemist comes up with it and then they, try it or whatever and say yes or no. That's what I would imagine is happening with these celebrity brands. Pauline, thank you so much for joining the Collective Brain Elite. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you get Diane too? I think, did I miss Diane? Let me see. It's gone now. Oh, man. Diane Frenzy. Diane, John says, join the Collective Brain Elite. If I missed you, thank you so much, Diane, for joining. I don't know what happened. Sometimes this doesn't really work great. All right. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is I'm seeing all the reviews popping up. Like so many people are reviewing this right now. The Natasha Denona Retro Palette. It is pretty. Is it giving you Urban Decay Naked 3 vibes? Or is it Naked 2, Naked 3? Naked 3 vibes. Like totally giving me Naked 3 vibes. People are losing their freaking minds over this palette. Like everyone's like, oh my gosh. Like I'm super curious about the shade on the bottom. I think it says Helio. That one looks like a duochrome possibly. I haven't watched any of the reviews yet. That shade Patty also looks really pretty over on the right center. The shade at the top left reminds me of the pink that was in the ABH Amrezy palette that I really, really like. So, I mean, I can see this working for a lot of people, a lot of skin tones. It's nice to see, correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems to be more of a cooler toned palette. So I think that's different. We're so used to those really warm palettes, and warm has been the thing for so long. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm going to purchase it, but yeah, I mean, I know that people are really excited about it. Hi, Tish. Tish says it's very pretty, but I wish it had grungy colors like olive in the mini retro. Yeah. And I did see, who was it? In my subscriptions. Let me see if I can find it because I don't want to get it wrong. Hold on. I want to give credit. Somebody was saying about the comparison between, here it is. Lauren May Beauty is who it was. Lauren May Beauty has a video out called Different Than Expected. Let's talk about the new Natasha Denona midi retro palette versus the mini retro. I haven't watched it yet, but her thumbnail was very intriguing. Let me screenshot it and put it up for you. I mean, it's interesting because usually Natasha Denona will, they will make their mini and their midi, which is the size of the Natasha Denona, the regular size retro one. Usually they'll make them the same color story, but for whatever reason, they have chosen not to do that. Let me put her, adding it in now so I can give credit where credit is due. Where did it go? Did I lose? Oh, there it is. Here we go. It's uploading. There it is. So sorry the quality isn't so good. I just captured it from my screen. It's much better quality on her end. But yeah, so that way you can see kind of the difference. But I think that's a really good point, Tish. I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing. Heather says, I'm a cool tone girl. The only other eyeshadow from Natasha I have is the Glam. So this is in the mail coming to me soon. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And, okay. Joe says Helio is from the Lila palette. They called it the Lila palette. I call it the Lila palette because I have a kid named Lila. The palette swatch is really beautiful. Natasha said in her live video, there'll be another retro palette in the series with green. Nice. Well, thank you so much for that, Joe, because I did not see that. So a lot of people showing love to Lauren May Beauty. She is such a sweetheart. I talked to her on like a live stream thing once where we did like a private like Zoom call thing. She's very lovely. I know people that have met her say that she is awesome. Dark Angel says Natasha Denona, overpriced, overhyped. Wait till you see what's on my eyes today. I happen to be wearing Natasha Denona on my eyes. We'll talk about it though. Oh, okay. Paula says Angie Newquist put up a video yesterday. Nice. A lot of people are. There's so many. Just when I typed in Natasha Denona retro, we have Morgan Turner, Angelica, Patty Alonso, Marlo Keenan. Let's see, who else? Jenna Froze. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. And people have it in their Will I Buy It? So yeah, but so many videos now. Karen Harris has one. Lots of people. So yeah, if you're curious about that, there's plenty of videos out there. Speaking of that, I do want to show you the other palette that looks very similar. I don't know. I would imagine they did not do this on purpose, but Fenty has a similar looking shadow palette, but theirs has like it's more of a warm kind of story. Now, I have a question for you all, because I remember when Fenty first came out with their eyeshadow formula, a lot of people were complaining about it, saying that they didn't really like the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow formula. That it just wasn't good, but I have never tried it. So I'm curious to know if you all have tried the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow formula and what you think of it. I think the palette is gorgeous. I love the packaging. It looks super sturdy. Kind of reminds me of Makeup by Mario, but with the like Fenty logo, obviously. And I love that it almost looks like a box. That's different, where you kind of open it like a little treasure box. I think that's kind of cool. Afra says, I love the Naked 3 back in the day. My first higher end palette, those pinky toads are coming back. Yes, they sure are. Melly says, I hope Fenty has listened to customer feedback and changed the formula. I hope so too. I hope so. Yeah. Oh no, the Good and Family says Fenty eyeshadow isn't good. That's so sad, because I feel like they can't, like, why of all brands, like, why isn't Fenty's good? It's like Benefit. Like, Benefit never came out with a good eyeshadow formula. They came out with those weird, like, stampy eyeshadows where, like, it was like the same color and you were supposed to like swipe it and then like swipe it on and it didn't work. Like, how are these major brands with huge budgets not nailing an eyeshadow? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how is, like, I showed this in What's Up in Makeup. How the heck is Alter Ego freaking crushing it for 16 bucks? This was set in PR, but, you know, I'm just mentioning that disclaimer wise. How can they nail it for 16 bucks and freaking Fenty Beauty can't? Like, what? How? Like, maybe it's not a priority or something. Like, what is going on? Because Fenty has nailed so many things. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair because I keep looking at it and it just doesn't look as cute today as I like. But Fenty nails it on so many levels. Like, why? And like Benefit nails it on so many levels. Like, why? How is, maybe there's probably things I just don't understand on the back end, things that I just don't get because I'm not doing, you know, I'm not there, but Pam says the same thing. Fenty eyeshadow is really giant chalky to me. At least the snap shadows were. Gotcha. All right. Carrie says, I have one of the snap ones and I like it. Easy to use, no thinking involved. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, Kaylee, I feel the same way. Definitely waiting for reviews on this one. Maybe I'll get this one. I don't like to get the ones where everybody's reviewing it, like the Natasha Denona one. Everybody and their grandmother is reviewing the Natasha Denona one. And maybe I'll get the Fenty one and review it. But I'm hoping, I'm like rooting for them. I don't see any reason why they can't do a good eyeshadow formula. Like, I just don't get it at this point. Yeah, and ColourPop too, Sarah says. Absolutely right. It's a great point. Yeah, you know what, Joey? Good point. Maybe Rihanna isn't interested in the eyeshadow herself. Maybe it's just not a priority. I don't know. But you'd think that like her team would be like, you know, we would need to sell more eyeshadow. Well, I mean, they're probably selling it anyway, but they'd sell more if it was a really good formula. Yeah, Melly says the new Fenty palette is supposed to snap to something. They'll probably release another one. Gotcha. It's another one of those snap packagings. Gotcha. All right, we are at a good breaking point. We're a couple minutes early to do what's on my face, but I have other things that I want to share. And since we're at a good breaking point, let's talk about what's on my face. And we were just talking about Natasha Denona. So what's on my face is the Natasha Denona TrioChrome palette. This is purchased. This palette is so fun. I haven't reached for it in a while, and I just like, I had so much fun today. So much fun. I don't know what's going on with my eyeliner. My eyeliner's a little weird and chunky on that side, but we're just going to go with it. On my eyes today, on my crease, I use this Ion shade. And then all over my outer corner, I use the shade Scarab. Let me swatch this for you. Oh my gosh. These mattes are like, they're ridiculous. And then what else did I use? I used on my lower lash line. This is the shade Scrap. And then also in my inner corner, I use the Androdite shade. So let's just do a little, I mean, just like butter. Like freaking butter. I'm going to do another swipe of that Androdite shade because my pinky finger, I don't think, did it justice. So this is what we're dealing with. Let me do another swatch of that Scrap shade. We'll do an extra swatch of the mattes. They are buildable, but they looked really patchy in the swatch. This one still kind of looks kind of patchy. I didn't have problems applying them, but that Scarab shade, oh my gosh. I cannot even with that shade. Oh, like, what? Are you kidding me? What? So pretty. But yeah, so that's what's on my eyes. And then on my lips today, I just grabbed the Reese's Lips. I really love this. I'm really rooting for, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, for Hip Dot. I feel like they're putting out some really good quality stuff. Like, I know that a lot of their stuff is super gimmicky, like this, but it's really creamy. Doesn't smell like Reese's Cups, though. But it's cute, and it feels good. So on my cheeks today, I use this as my blush today. I use this shade right here, the shade Garmin. I dipped my blush brush in it, and that's what I use as my blush. Isn't that pretty? Like, it's kind of bronzer blushy. And then I topped it off with the Makeup by Mario. That's purchased. These two are PR. The shade Light from the Mario Sculpt Bronzer Collection. I wish that he had come out with a better range of bronzers. That's my biggest complaint. The formula is nice. But the shades are like, they're all kind of the same. They're all very similar. I don't know how that happened. Very weird. I love Mario, but I wasn't a fan of that. But I do like the actual formula of it. But you definitely don't need... it's only going to work for a select number of people, and people mostly in that lighter to middle range. And a lot of the shades are very similar when swatched. I have a full review if you want to see all the swatches. And then for highlight, I use the Lit highlighter from Milk Makeup. Yes, freaking love this highlighter. It's really, really glowy though. It's like one of those from space kind of highlighters. So if you are looking for that, these Flex highlighters are fab. Really nice lasting power on those as well. All right. Okay. All right, Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Sheila's been on forever. Sheila. Hi, my friend. I find Natasha Denona's shimmers and metallics formula don't emphasize lid texture quite as much as other brands. Thank you so much for that. I think you're right. I agree. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. HM says, I love that shade of blush. Wish that more brands made brown and terracotta tone blushes. Melt is the only brand that has any. Yeah. Adriana says, I don't really like to use bronzer or contour because my skin is usually too light, and then I feel like people might think I'm trying to change my skin tone. Yeah, and we definitely don't want that. I think it's just about finding the right shade that works for you. Yeah. Oh, that was not the one that I meant to click on. Beautylist has the TrioChrome on sale for $90. Thank you for that. Was it that expensive? I feel like, did I pay that? Was it the $125 I paid for this thing? I guess I did. It's the big pan, so I guess I did pay that much for it. It was a long time ago. I thought it was the $65 one, but you're right. So it is on sale. Thank you so much for that. Apple Pie had said, I like Fenty blushes, lippies, and powder. Nice. All right, let's talk about the next product. Will I buy it? NYX Sex Education Collection. I think that this was a weird choice as far as the products. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense, but there's like no face products. They have the 2 lip products. They have like a setting spray and a primer, an eyeshadow palette, and then the jumbo crayons, which I think was really smart. I think the jumbo crayons make sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the show, so I don't get the references. But I guess maybe if you watch the show, you get it. I think I'm probably going to watch. I heard that it's good, so I think I'm probably going to watch it after I'm done binging Gilmore Girls, which I'm on season 4. Oh my gosh! But yeah, have you tried the NYX Jumbo pencils other than the one in milk? Like, I remember trying some. I had gotten the one in, what is it, cottage cheese or something? It's like a shimmery white, and I found it creased really bad. So I'm wondering your experience with those. And are you interested in buying that collection? Because I think it looks cool. Carrie says, I was confused until I realized it's a Netflix tie-in. The show is good. Nice. Sandra says, I think I've just said goodbye to NYX. There are better affordable brands. And I think that you're right. I think NYX has been very inconsistent in their quality. Very, very inconsistent on the not good side. I think when they pushed those, I think the beginning of the end for NYX was when they pushed those influencer palettes where they were like element based and they were really expensive. And they weren't fabulous as far as the quality. Like, they were good, but for the price, you know, I get that they had to pay the influencers and all of that, but it's like, I think that was the beginning of the end. That seemed to be when NYX started dipping. Hello, hello, being bio girl. I only own the mini retro and I've been waiting on a color story that speaks to me. This retro palette doesn't speak to me. It screams to me. Nice. Sarada says sex education is very important, informative, and inclusive. I've heard that too, that it's specifically LGBTQ inclusive, but I'm not sure other ways as far as inclusive goes. KT Lady says cottage cheese is a terrible name for an eyeshadow. I agree. Like, what's on your eyes? Cottage cheese. Smelled funky. Just think of the smell of I like cottage cheese, but it does have a bit of a funky smell. Carrie says NYX Jumbo is OG beauty you too. I think we've moved on a lot. I totally agree. Rosia says, I tried the one in yogurt, kind of rosy. It's fine, but I guess brands went such a long way with stick shot eyeshadows. Oh, totally. Totally. The ukulele fool. Hey, ukulele. Oh, did you know I play ukulele? I think we've talked about this before. Did we talk about this before? I found the same creasing problem with a NYX Jumbo eye pencil. Good to know. Good to know. You're probably way better than I am, though. I'm just letting you know I'm not very good at it. I try really hard, but I've only done it informally. I've never had formal lessons, so my strumming is not fabulous. Liz says that their NYX's setting spray is awesome. Jacqueline says NYX's eyeliner is my holy grail, and I love their lip products, but their eyeshadows are a hard pass. So it sounds like people are kind of split on this collection, but mostly a no, I would imagine. That's what it kind of sounds like. Yes. Dark Angel says, yep, NYX is not good. Been increasing the price and not the quality. Yeah, totally. Hi, Chantel. Chantel says, I only tried Milk as a liner for a waterline and liked it, but never reached for it anymore. Other liners are better, and jumbo size is always tricky. Yeah, totally. Especially if you're trying to do it on the lower lash line. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's talk about the next product. Beauty Bay, Disney. You know what? I'm strangely attracted to this collection. I've never tried anything from Beauty Bay. I've never, I did see, the first thing I saw from them in their makeup collection was the Nikki tutorial stuff that I heard people really liked. I really like the idea behind this, that it's a tribute to the artists at Disney, which usually, I mean, I've never seen a Disney collection that wasn't princesses or villains. So I really appreciate that it's Disney, of course, or Mickey, of course, Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, those characters. They're usually character driven is kind of my point, where this is a tribute to the artist, which I think is so cool. And you know how much I love Alice in Wonderland. So Alice in Wonderland looks like it's the one with the bright pink in the front. And then Dumbo is the one in the back with the red. And then on the right is, I believe, Pinocchio, if I remember right. It's hard to see on the thing, but I think that it might be, I could be wrong there. I feel like I'm getting that wrong. Jungle Book. It's Jungle Book. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe picking this stuff up. Maybe not to review, but just to try their formula. Maybe put it in a favorites and fails. I don't know, man. Holly says, why is everything new looking like Claire's kids makeup? Am I just old? It does kind of look like Claire's kids makeup. It's true. See, Melissa says, pretty but pass for me. Yasu Cherry Beauty Bay eyeshadows are great. Christine says, it's very pretty, but too colorful for what I usually wear. Good point. Okay. Aaron says, I thought the Beauty Bay Nikki palette got mixed reviews. I only saw positive, but I mean, we all see different things. Maybe you were exposed to things that I wasn't exposed to that I just didn't come across. People in the comments after, you'll have to let me know what you saw. I only saw positive, but I mean, maybe it was just, what I saw. Kimberly, Disney artwork has some awesome color stories. Palettes would make sense. It's true. Very true. Pam says, I'm so tired of Disney launches, but this one is done well. Beautyless eyeshadows are nice. Their shimmers are bomb. Great to know, Pam. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Disney collabs with everybody, from Essence to Besame to who else? I mean, Makeup Revolution. I mean, so many brands have done collabs with Disney. So many, like, can't even count. Dose of Colors did their Minnie Mouse collection. I remember seeing the Daisy and Donald Duck collection. I mean, so many things. Oh, great question. Hi, Lupe. Lupe says, Jen, have you done your favorites and fails for August? I decided to skip it this month. I had some things I wanted to talk about, but nothing that I was like really, really super excited about. So I decided to skip it. And I had other things that I wanted to do. I wanted to do Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And I wanted to do that mascara review. So I had just gotten it and I was really excited about sharing that. So I did not do favorites and fails for August, but I will do one. The plan is to do one in September. I don't like to say 100% I will, because you never know what can pop up. But that is the 100% plan, is to do one for September. I think I'm going to skip it for August. But thank you for asking, Lupe. All right, let's talk about the next product. This one came out a couple weeks ago and it's been sneaked for a while, the Urban Decay Cyber Palette. I do believe there are some reviews out. I think Urban Decay sent it out to a few people. I have not watched any of the reviews. I have been like super busy with my other project that I've been working on. So I haven't watched any reviews for this. It's like part of me wants to love this and part of me is like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, are those shades that different from each other? I don't know. Have you seen reviews of this? I haven't seen reviews. But Urban Decay, I don't know. Their shadow formula is so inconsistent. Thank you, Lupe. Thank you so much. I just saw something and then I lost it. Oh, Makeup has a review on her channel. I don't know why I didn't realize you had a YouTube channel. Where have I been? Got the review up on the Cyber Palette. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Oh my gosh. Hold on a minute. There's two. Okay. So there's a swatches video and a first impressions video. Let's put up the thumbnail so everybody can go check it out. I hope I'm not embarrassing you. I love your thumbnail. Let's see. I don't know. Why did I not realize you had a YouTube channel? I'm putting it in. So if you want to know about the Naked Cyber palette, let's all go watch it. All right, hold on a minute. I'm going to upload the thumbnail. Oops, that was a video, not a video, a picture. There it is. It's uploading. Let's go check it out. First Impressions, Urban Decay Naked Cyber. So that is, sorry, her quality is way better than mine. Remember, I'm just capturing it off the screen. So go check that out. There's also a swatch video. I will be watching those after chat. Thank you so much for mentioning that. MF says, Urban Decay, this is so boring. Laura says, Urban Decay Cyber is a huge disappointment for me that it's ashy. Oh no. Tiana says, did they launch the mini before this one so you could pair the palettes? It's so light and not enough mattes. I don't think that there is a mini for it. Is there a mini for it? If so, I missed it. Yeah, Jen says it looks very light. Absolutely. Michelle looks dusty and pale. I agree, but it's like, I don't know. Liz says the swatches of the Naked palette look prettier than the photos. Yeah. See, I'm going to have to watch reviews now because now I'm like, I don't know. Thriving and Beyond, another nobody, nope for me. But if I didn't have so many toppers already, then maybe. Because that's what I'm curious about. And I'll find out when I watch Makeup's video is, are they toppers or are they standalone shadows? Because just because they're light doesn't mean that they're necessarily toppers. But if you're telling me that they're toppers, then they probably are. I would imagine they look like they'd be good toppers, but I don't know. Yasu Cherry says, I love the colors of this palette. It doesn't scream cyber to me, though. Yeah, me either. I'm with you. I don't know why. Does cyber, like, I think when I think of cyber, I think of like the black with the neon green. You know, like it would be like black and neon green and like a bold blue. Like that's what I would feel. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, Jacqueline says, I'm going to need reviews from people with medium skin tones. And then if I get it, I'll wait for it to go on sale. It'll probably, I would imagine it would go on sale. All right, let's talk about the next one. Da, 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 da. Okay, so this one I'm really torn on. I'm so torn. Like I kind of want it, but I know I'm just a glutton for punishment. Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl. Like, I don't need that. But something about, I don't know why, Too Faced draws me in every single stinking time. Like, it's like, I know it's probably going to be crap. but I like the pumpkin spice one. Pumpkin spice one was good. I like the, the gold palette. I feel like that's when those palettes really started upping their game. I got the pumpkin spice palette in PR like in Christmas time last year, and it's weird because Too Faced PR is so weird because they always send me things that are seasonal, like after the season is over. It's like they had overstock and they're like, what are we going to do with all this overstock? Let's send it out in PR. And it's like, how am I supposed to promote a pumpkin palette in December? How am I supposed to promote a Christmas themed palette in January? Like what? Like, how is this a thing? So yeah, so I would imagine I'm not getting that in PR, but who knows? So I'm thinking about maybe getting it. I don't know. I don't know if I should or not. Like, I kind of want it. The lipstick, though. The swatches looked really pretty for my skin tone. It looked a little ashy on the deeper skin model, but on my skin tone, it did look pretty nice. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. How do you feel? I need to know how you feel. Should I get it?
Everybody's saying no.
Everybody's saying I shouldn't get it, John says. Everybody's telling me no, don't do it. Sandra. Jen, you have these shades. No one needs this. No one needs this. You're right. I know. I don't know what it is. I think I just want to smell the cinnamon buns. I can just buy some Pillsbury at the store and smell the cinnamon buns. I do not need to buy a $50 pound to smell cinnamon buns that I can't even eat. Oh, Sandra, I know. Tiffany's the same thing. Oh, Emily did a video on it. She wasn't that impressed. Oh, Indigo says I have it. It's pretty excellent quality. Come on. Carrie says, oh, I want the lipstick. They're always good, but I hate that company. Yeah. Thriving and Beyond. I have the pumpkin spice and freaking love that palette. This one does look similar though. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I have the pumpkin spice one. Let me get that. It's right here. Here's the pumpkin spice. And I feel like, I don't know. Well, I guess it's different. Let me put up the picture. Well, I guess you can't see the whole thing, especially with the comment in front of it. But it is different. It smells good. It smells like pumpkins. Pumpkin spice. I'm just going to sit here like this for the rest of the chat and just smell my palette. I'm just kidding. That would be super weird. But but I'm with you. Yeah, it does look similar. I'd be curious to see swatches next to each other. Danielle, yeah, no thank you, Too Faced. Oh, come on. Okay. Randy says Teresa did. I have not watched enough videos. I've been in Gilmore Girls land. Every spare moment of my life, I'm watching Gilmore Girls. I'm watching it while I'm cooking dinner. I'm watching it while I'm working on my other side business. I'm watching it all the freaking time. I haven't watched YouTube videos. I'm like sucked into Gilmore Girls. I can't stop. So I see, I've been waiting for Teresa to review it, and I didn't even see she reviewed it. Okay. Yeah, Melina. I'm sure you already have 1 million palettes. All right. Well, I'm not getting it. I don't need it. You're right. You're right. You're right. This is what the collective brain is all about. All right. So this is something I did buy. I already bought it. It's already on the way. I think I bought 2. I got the Kissing Potion by Tinte Cosmetics. I got the strawberry one and the cherry one. I know this has been around since like the 70s, I believe. I got it in the early 90s. I said in the video when we talked about this that I was like 12, but I do think I was 13, maybe 14. But yeah, this was pure curiosity. I don't need this in my life, but I bought it. Right after What's Up in Makeup last week, I bought it. So I'm excited to get it. I will let you know how it is. I'm sure it'll end up in a favorites and fails. So I did get it. Diana says, I'm doing the same thing with Supernatural, watching the whole series again. I watched Supernatural twice all the way through. I started watching a third time and then exited out. But yeah, I've watched it twice too. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, Monica says, burn a candle, eat a bun while applying any Too Faced palette. There you go. I really want to go buy cinnamon buns now. Like they have new pumpkin spice cinnamon buns at my grocery store, the Pillsbury ones, and I've almost bought them multiple times. Now twice, 2 weeks in a row, I've almost bought them. That's multiple times for me because every time it seems like it's many times. Cindy says, wasn't it Bonnie Bell that made those back in the day? I'm not sure. I don't remember, Cindy. We'll have to figure that out because I kind of want to know. I don't know. And Jen says, oh, the nostalgia vibes. Bubblegum was my favorite. I can't remember what flavor I had. That's why I got strawberry and cherry because I think it was one of those. Sam had a great kissing potion. We're all wanting cinnamon rolls now. It's like I want to run to the grocery store right now and get cinnamon buns. I'm still having issues with my teeth, so I can only eat soft things or else my teeth just light up. I might need a root canal, and I'm not happy about it. So, okay. So Mari says that the kissing potion was originally made by Maybelline, maybe. I honestly don't remember. I have no idea. So, yeah. The kissing potion is Tinte Cosmetics, T-I, is it T-I-N-T? Hold on a minute. It's on the picture. T-I-N-T-E. They also made those little tins that people were freaking out over about a year ago. So I will let you know I ordered them. Another thing I was thinking about ordering that I need your advice on, I need your help. See, this is all self-serving apparently, because it's like, wait a minute, I need your help. I need your advice. Should I buy this? Got to ask my friends. All right. LookFantastic. Their holiday
advent calendar. It's supposedly $500 worth of product for like 110, 118 bucks. And they did mention some skincare products that are in there. So I don't know. I kind of want it. And then like if you sign up for their subscription box, then you get it for like $90. And I was like, do I need a subscription box? Do I need the LookFantastic subscription box? I stopped getting my BoxyCharm. I do still get something from Ipsy every month, but I cut off my BoxyCharm. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Liz's Luscious Life is always, advent calendars are always disappointing. Monica says yes. Thrive and Beyond, this tempts me kind of. We'll see. Not sure which one. I think maybe the advent calendar. Yeah, what brands are in it though? Emily wants to say. I remember Kate Somerville, and that's the only one I remember off the top of my head. But it's in What's Up in Makeup, and I think it's on their website. I can't remember. Adriana, they say 5 products. They let you know, but there's 12 products. So it's a surprise for the rest. But they do tell you 5 of them, which I think is smart to tell some of them, but not all of them. So you still get that surprise, but then you can still kind of identify if there's going to be some products in there that you know you're going to like. Yeah. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa says, LookFantastic is full of skincare. I did a spoiler video for it. Gotcha. So did you find out more than what they were announcing on their website or just the 5 products? Emily says, I think last year was 75% skincare. Yeah. And it's like, this is the thing about skincare is like, I'm constantly telling brands just I can't do more skincare because I end up having to give it away. And it's like, that's not their purpose. They're not trying to send it to me so that I'll give it away. And it takes so long to go through skincare. It takes so long. So if people do send me skincare, I want it to be like, give me 1 or 2 products. Don't send me like a full range because it'll end up getting either wasted or given away. And that's not the purpose of PRs is to do that. So it's like, do I really need to purchase skincare? But then it might like expose me to new brands so that I have more things to recommend to you. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Heather, I'm with you. OMG, I can't believe it's almost holiday season. I am totally with you. Becky says, no, you don't need a subscription box. I know, but they're so fun. Sam says, I've been binging Alexandria Ryan's Advent Calendar series. She did this one, but I can't remember if it was good or not. Check hers out from last year first. Thank you so much. Great advice. Yeah, Joey says the same thing. It's mostly skincare, barely any makeup. Gotcha. Milena likes it. Okay. Lorna says, nobody needs subscription boxes. Yeah, Sandra says, I love watching people open advent calendars. Me too. I like opening them. I like surprises. I'm such a child. Like when my kids were little, they used to watch those surprise egg unboxing videos, and I actually kind of liked them for a while until it just was the same stuff inside. Like they would fill them with other things. Like they'd put other little toys in them. My kids loved them, and I did not mind them. I did not hate them. Are those still a thing? If you have young kids, do they still do surprise toy unboxings, like where they have the surprise egg and they open it up and there's things inside? That's the way an advent calendar is for me. It's like surprise eggs, but with makeup and skincare. All right, let's go to the next thing. Okay, all right. I kind of laughed at this. I think it's really smart. The Pickle palette by Sugar Drizzle Polish. This is an indie brand. The names on this, the names: fried pickles, pickle juice, dill pickles, Dr. Pickles, in a pickle, and my absolute favorite, Tickle My Pickle. What? I wish they'd put Mr. Pickles instead of Dr. Pickles. I don't know why. I just think that would have been gold. But Dr. Pickles I'll take. There's just something about this that just makes me smile. Like, I hope they come out with a roast beef palette next. What? What's wrong? Yeah, roast beef palette. I think that would be funny. John says that's effing weird, man. You know what I mean? But like weird random things. It's like, turkey dinner palette. or like, rutabagas. It's different. At least it's different. That's the thing. That's the marketing. At least it's freaking different. They did sell out, by the way. They're on pre-order. I talked about in What's Up in Makeup how if they sold out, they would do a pre-order. So they have it on their website, on Sugar Drizzle Polish's website, that the original launch did sell out. I don't know how many they made, but it did sell out. And now they're on pre-order. I forget when the date is, when they'll ship. But yeah, tickle my pickle, baby. Yes. Love that so much. I just can't. I can't. Or Veggie Friends. Oh, I love that Veggie Friends. Like, that would be cool. Just like a veggie palette. I love that. Casey agrees with John. Yeah, Tiffany says, now I endorse the pickle palette, the greens. It's one of those things, Tiffany, where I feel like, it doesn't even really matter what the colors are. Like, I didn't even look at the colors. It has a shade called Tickle My Pickle. Like, how can you not love that? But yes, because you endorse it, now I want it, Tiffany. Now I want it. Michelle's like, I love how John is like, no, you weirdo. Carrie says, does it smell like pickles, though? I don't know. I would imagine it doesn't. Thriving and Beyond Pickles. Yum. That shimmer green in the up left corner is pretty. Let's put it back up so we can appreciate. Yes, it is. It is. And I like that they didn't just go green, that they've got the purple and the peachy shade in there, like that they broke it up a little bit, even though, like, I don't know if it really makes sense as far as the names go, but they didn't really get hung up on that. They allowed some other colors to go in there, which I think is super cool. And I think it was smart. Y'all wouldn't buy a roast beef palette? Come on. Come on. Yes! Lana, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes palette. That needs to happen. Like, it needs to happen. And then we can have one based on The Fog. Do you remember that? Like a classic movies, like classic bad movies palette. Oh, what was the one I used to watch when I was a kid? It was like The House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price. That was in black and white, though, so I guess it would have to be a black and white palette. But Attack of the Killer Tomatoes palette, how amazing would that be? Oh my gosh. Carrie, Jen's new palette, beef. And like, seriously, anybody makes a beef palette, they're going to have to give me like, commission on that. Erosion, bring on the cheese palette. We're going that direction. We can't do any more of these like, desserty kinds of palettes. We're going savory now. Not everybody likes sweets. I was like, all things Jen could pick for a palette, roast beef. There was a reason why I picked roast beef. The opposite of the pickle is the roast beef. I don't know if you're going to get that or not, but I don't want to get demonetized. This is terrible. This chat is taking a turn. It's taking a turn. Let's turn back. Let's veer back. All right. So anyway, pickle palette is a thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right. Oh my gosh, we're out of time. Oh no. Okay, so just very quickly, hot or not, the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter palette, hot or not. Then the Hood Up Honey Lip, hot or not. And then the ABH concealer, hot or not. Those are the shades. I did see swatches, and the swatches looked a little bit sad on the deeper end, like the actual swatches. But this looks pretty good. Okay, so it's like a 30-second delay. So Charlotte Tilbury highlighter palette, Huda Beauty Honey Lip, ABH concealer. All right, weigh in. Oh, Charlotte Tilbury is pretty, but there's no way that suits all skin tones. Absolutely not. And Charlotte Tilbury is known for not, unfortunately. Megan says the concealer is good. Lana says Huda, maybe ABH. Oh, Got that one already. Afres looks pretty, not worth it. Meh, I don't know, maybe. Already got that one. Jazzy says the ABH concealer is bomb. Miss HS, thank goodness it's not an eggplant palette. That's next. Eggplant palette. Yes. Okay. Heather, I'm fair skinned and I have the Charlotte Tilbury palette and it works for me and I like it. Robin, the roast beef palette for Christmas coming to an Ulta near you. Yes. I love that for me. I love that. I wish that was my side project now, is coming out with a roast beef palette. Why did I not pick that? All right, Jacqueline, Charlotte Tilbury highlighters are boring. Tanya says, but also roast beef could be a fun color story like hot mustard and whatnot. I agree. I think so too. Sandra, Charlotte's shade range is pitiful. I agree. All right. I got to go. I'm sad. I'm having so much fun. This was fun. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you had fun too. I know I had a blast. I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. Yeah, I'm going to go. We are having some of the people from John's tattoo studio over. We have them over for dinner every once in a while. So we're doing that tonight. And yeah, going to do some work on my side business. And yeah, that's the day. So I hope you have a lovely day. Stay safe. And we will see you next week in chat. Yeah, mad love. Have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye.